a suitable application for this. And also there will be new Persona in the market and also the new Perdana in the market. So all those will be suit into the current model lineup that we have, so that we could expand our model range for the future.
So the 1.0 and 1.2 might find its way into the Saga. Will you be developing smaller cars to take advantage of that new engine?
One thing that we are considering now, well, not considering, we are already working, is the 1 liter TGDI. That will be another power booster, but we need to allocate another fund for that. So that will be for the coming AMP. That will definitely be suitable for that application that is needed. And we will have EEV at the same time, because the EEV application for the country, the cars that meets the EEV requirement for the country at the same time.
Sorry. What's the future of your Campro range? How long more will you be using it?
Depending on the market applications, there are markets that do not require such a stringent emission level, fuel consumption level. There will be a slight increase in cost. Obviously, we are managing that because of this new technology. So anywhere that market is applicable, that can still be used with the current VVT engine that we have, that will still be used in the future.
Your largest engine in this new range is 1.5 liters.
Yes.
And we know you're going to continue with the Perdana model as your flagship. So is it going to use a 1.5 liter engine in the future?
It is possible, because if you take the Perdana today with power to weight ratio, if you take the 1.5 liter TGDI, that is producing 180 horsepower. That is obviously possible. But we also have NE01. Today is the program with Ricardo. So NE01 is a different program altogether, which is also under development today. NE01 is a 2-liter engine that we procured from Petronas before. That is also going through the phase of development today. That will also be ready towards the end of 2017.
Hi, Daniel from your staff. What is the capex you spend for this program in the UK, and how long will it last? And will it affect the pricing of future cars that you will launch with this engine?
The capex for engine development alone, we are spending about 600 million. Yeah, for the 6 engine in Transmedica, we are using the same series of engine as Tun was mentioning also just now. Just chop off 1 block to become 3 block, and that will downsize the CC. So it's a very good modular concept of engine application that we are doing. It's a very good program, honestly. Yeah. As far as cost is concerned, we can't determine that exactly now, but again, the cost of development, the cost of tooling, that will always be amortized within the volume that you are doing over the course of the life of the vehicle. So it's there. And obviously you have to pay a little bit more for the new technology. That is something is normal, but we are trying to manage our costs to the level of to make sure that we are very, very competitive in the future.
With the new small engine, the 1.0 and 1.2, can we expect a new smaller model from Proton in the future?
We will come back to that whenever we are ready to release any new discussion on that. Sure. Yes, Chief.
When you introduce a Campro, you introduce a cast iron block, which was at that time other people were into aluminium block. So this new engine, is it all aluminium? And have you looked into the issue of the cylinder heads, whether you can invest in a factory to produce it rather than depend on other parties?
At the moment, this engine, basically we are trying to optimize the current facilities that we have. So practically the block is still a cast iron block, but we are looking at when the time is right to change facilities, then we will introduce the aluminum block. So that will help further reduce the weight of the engine. But currently we are already using aluminum cylinder heads. So that's one part of it is being resolved.
One more question.
Hi, Datuk. You said before that you expect the company to turn around by the financial year ended 31st March 2016. Is that still on track to turn around? And how do you see the impact of TPP to Proton moving forward? Thanks.
Well, as far as our transformation plan is concerned, transformation is a very big word, but as our improvement plan with the new models that we are putting into place, that we are planning to introduce for the year, that is still very much on track. Towards the end of 2016-17 financial year, we are looking at Proton to be able to be on the right track. As far as TPP is concerned, we are still talking to the government at the moment, and we need to go to the very detail of the application of the TPPA. Obviously, there's a lot of people in the industry will have a lot of reservation at the same time, but I would not say that we do have our reservation, but again, we need to sit down and clarify the issue with the government properly, because our objective is basically to protect the business and the employees of Proton. So we have not completed that series of in-depth discussion with the team of